Okay. The Stanley Parable. This game has been out for a while now. And I have played it once, quite a bit ago. And I forgot quite a bit about it. So, we are going to play it and try to get as many endings as we can. Enter current time. Well, it is currently 2 in the morning. Yep. Okay. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Begin the game. The end is never the end. It's never the end. It's never the end. The end is. Wait. Damn. I keep doing that anytime I try to say it, bro. Anyway, so I was supposed to upload a viewfinder thing. But
this is the story of a man named Stanley.
We'll get to that later.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
Stanley's a weirdo.
Stanley was happy.
And weird.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time.
Bro, that would suck.
But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Doubt it. I'm typing keyboard. How? Oh. But I want to jump. Get your first trophy. Cool.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
But... You know, I know it wants me to go in there. I'm a... Ooh. 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 Which one am I going through? I'll go left. Why'd you do that? I don't know how to feel about that.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Legal? We're broke Wednesday. Financial panic meeting. Mergers. Franklin's Floor 5 meeting. Weekly review. What to do about 432? I'm not 432. Ooh. Bro, that's a stock photo. Like that you can find that on Google. Please, no more charts. Please, I'm begging. Your boss's appreciation minute worksheet. Circle the top 20 things that you love most about your boss. Fill out the triplicate and fuck you. I was reading. Well, what are your dreams for the future? Nature, talk radio, mitosis. Yeah, bro. I can't wait to mitosis myself. Talk less. Do unbelievably amazing work all the time, every day, with no exceptions, expectations of promotion or recognition. Huh. So very good advice. Monetize free to play. Yeah. I like that this game, like, oh my god,
Coming
I don't
to
know
a
how doors
staircase,
work.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Or it could walk down. I'll go up. Okay. Wow. This motherfucker live here?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
I
Shocked,
installed Share Factory.
unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
I think I might know what the code is.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
What?
2845.
Oh, 45. Okay.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing.
I'm gonna get butt fucked,
He
aren't I?
stepped into the newly opened passageway.
There's a pattern there. There's gotta be something. There's like a hidden thing. Looks like a axolotl pushing a teddy bear or a worm. That's definitely an axolotl right there. That's a worm. Axolotl worm. Okay. Yeah, actually, I think no. Do you want me to go down there? Oh. Okay. Oh, elevator. I wouldn't trust an elevator like this. You would never catch me going in an elevator like this, bro. Never. Not in a million years. Maybe in a million years, actually. If I was immortal, I'd try everything.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why
Don't do
did he
that.
feel this now, when for years it had
Don't
never
do that. You'll
occurred
get
to him?
fired, man.
This question would not go unanswered for long.
Bro. Don't question it, you're gonna get fired.
Stanley walked straight ahead
Oh
through
my
the
God,
large
I
door that
fucking hate
read
that.
Mind Control Facility.
Or I could escape. I'll do that next. This reminds me of what is that? Is that The Incredibles? No. Maybe. I don't know.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television
Whoa.
screens. What horrible secret did this
Oh.
place hold?
This is
Stanley
the
thought to
average
himself.
streamer.
Did he have the strength to find out?
Those are really pissing me off up there. Really? Okay. Yeah, for this playthrough, or this go at it, I'm just gonna follow exactly what he says. What's I say? Urgent. What crouch button? Urgent. Employees should never, under any circumstances, attempt suicide. You shouldn't do that. That's a no-no. That's
Now
bad.
the
That
monitors
kills you.
jumped to life, their true nature
Whoa.
revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's
What's 420 up
co-workers.
to?
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them,
Where's
eternally
69?
monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
69. What you doing? Oh, fired. Damn. 69 got a goddamn couch. 69 treated well.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
420 got a kitchen. He be smoking weed.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
No.
It was unthinkable.
Never.
Wasn't it? Was it even
Yes.
possible? Had
No.
he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yes.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and
It
for
looks like
all.
a face. That's another face. They having an argument. That's the child. That's the parents. Oh. Oh, they both moving out. Okay. 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 That was excessive and aggressive. And all the other S's. I don't know.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command.
Yeah!
Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this
Because they
strange
turned
building
it
hold?
off.
But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would
Yeah.
anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever
Yeah.
life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know.
Yes,
it
it
was perhaps
will.
the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
I will step through the open door.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Wow. I wish I lived there. Beat the game. Let's go. Well, that's the end of the game. I'll see you guys. Never. That game is. I like that. I like that. I like it. I'm gonna try to get every ending. But for now, that is all I will do. No.